So what's up, guys? I'm Chuck, and this is our first episode of Name Pending. We don't know our name yet, and yeah, we're starting a movie podcast. Can we get everyone else's names? There's only three of us.
Yeah. I'm Brandon.
You're gonna say Alex.
Well, my real name is Brandon, but people call me Brandon, so I'll go with Brandon.
All right, that's great. I'm Daniel. You can call me Daniel or Dan. Yeah.
Cool. All right, and we're gonna go around and we're gonna talk about like alcohol anonymous. Ugh.
Right.
Ugh.
Hooked on phonics, Alcoholics
Okay.
Anonymous.
We could talk about our favorite movies and directors and all that jazz. So yeah, I like some pretentious movies. Synecdoche, New York's one of my favorite. The Hunt is really good. Favorite director is maybe Charlie Kaufman. Like Edgar
Nice.
Wright. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is like my favorite movie of all time. It's kind of a dumb pick, but it speaks to me.
No, it's a classic.
I love it. It's great.
It's just like not accepted by everyone as like a good movie. Like
What? I thought it was.
no, it's like middle of the road, like to critics. Like people are like, oh yeah, it's like a good movie, but like it's nothing crazy. But I think it's amazing. I watch it like all the time.
Yeah, I love it too. And I love what's his name? Aaron Culkin in that movie.
Oh yeah, the roommate, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wallace.
I always think of Macaulay. Oh, not Macaulay. Macaulay. Is that his brother?
He's his cousin. And are they brothers? Yeah, you're right, they're brothers. But he plays his cousin in Home Alone. He's the cousin that wets the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the big glasses, that's him.
He's the worst.
Yeah, Fuller sucks.
They all suck.
And Signs.
He's in Signs too? Oh, Signs by...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
With Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix.
His other brother, Rory Culkin.
What? There's
many Culkins who are all like child actors to different degrees.
Crazy.
Yeah. It's why they're all fucked up now.
Macaulay's doing fine.
No, yeah, God bless him. Yeah, no, I'm happy for him. Just, I feel like the life of a child actor isn't a good one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What about the kid from The Sixth Sense? He's doing
Rory
good.
Culkin.
No, Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment, yeah.
Signs.
Yeah, he's okay, I think.
Yeah. He's in movies now. He's not great, but he's okay.
Oh, he's still acting?
Yeah.
Yeah, occasionally. The skills that make you a good child actor, I don't think make you a good adult actor necessarily. But, it's fine.
True.
Yeah.
But, all right, should I say my favorite movies?
Go for it.
We'll keep going with that. Yeah, I mean, I like some of the movies you guys named. I'll just also throw out one of my favorites is There Will Be Blood, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, yeah, that's
really
so good.
Yeah, we might watch that at some point. I love that movie, and I haven't seen it in a long time.
Have you seen Punch Drunk Love?
No.
Oh, that might be one I recommend to you. It's also Paul Thomas Anderson.
Right, and it's Adam Sandler, though, right? Randomly.
He's so good in it.
Yeah. But
I haven't seen There Will Be Blood. That's on my list, though.
Good.
Nice. All right. Well, do you guys want to walk us through what we're talking about this week?
Did Brennan go?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I was going to say, really quickly, my favorite movie of all time is 127 Hours with James Franco. I also love Gattaca, Breakfast Club, Point Break a lot. And then I guess one of my favorite directors is Danny Boyle, because I also love Trainspotting, Slumdog Millionaire, and 127 Hours.
Oh, I thought 127 Hours was James Franco directing.
No, he's the main actor in it, but Danny Boyle is the director.
Oh, okay. I like Danny Boyle too.
Yeah, you were confused because he holds a camera in that movie.
Yeah, I thought it was a documentary. No, but James Franco's been directing. He's not that great, but
yeah, I don't. Did he direct Disaster Artist?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, haven't seen it. So
I haven't either.
You need to watch The Room first.
yeah, I've seen that.
No, like right before,
Oh, okay, great.
like to really get the full effect.
Right.
It is really good though. So yeah, this week we're talking about Fight Club, classic. Came out in 1999, directed by David Fincher, starring Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, and Helena Carter, sorry. But yeah, this is a classic. I really like it. I know this is Brendan's favorite movies.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
go ahead, my bad.
No, I was saying definitely one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah. And what was I gonna say? You interrupted me, man. Come on. I can't remember. It's okay.
Great start.
You're gonna say something about David Fincher, I think.
Yeah. Thank you. I really like David Fincher, except his last movie kind of sucked. I didn't like Mank too much. My favorite would be The Social Network. So, yeah.
That's my second.
And I really like Gone Girl. I know you don't like it that much.
Yeah, I thought it was just way too slow.
It's good.
I never saw it.
Dan?
No, I haven't seen it. I know. I'm kind of. I feel like I've said I haven't seen a lot of really well-known movies. I feel like I'm kind of undermining my credibility a little bit, but I have not seen Gone Girl. I saw Seven. That was him. That's a good one. You're forgetting about Seven.
I have not seen Seven.
That's shocking. You'd love it.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. It's with Brad Pitt too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kevin Spacey, man. Yikes.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to watch it. I mean, there's a whole conversation we can have if you want, I guess, about separating the art from the artist. But
yeah.
You know, it is a tough. I don't blame you if you're sort of like just don't want to watch any of his shit. You know, I get that.
No, I don't really have that problem. It's just always funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Always a topic of discussion.
Yeah. Like I really like American Beauty.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, that movie does not help his cause.
No.
Yeah. Also, it's we're gonna have spoilers through Fight Club and other movies that we talk about. So I'm sorry in advance, but mostly Fight Club.
Spoiler. That's a quote from 21 Jump Street.
Okay, good. Thanks.
The best film. Does anyone want to try to explain Fight Club?
I would love Brandon to explain Fight Club, please.
What? It's like so because it's difficult for me to explain it because I also saw this like review about it and how like a lot of it is Nietzsche philosophy and like masculinity and like how we've kind of like strayed away from what it is to be a man. But I saw that video a while ago, but like the reason I'm saying it's difficult is because what I saw there like affected what I thought the movie was about the first one. So now it's like everything's just mixed together. But some like really in your face things are anti-consumerism. Are we like giving summary of the movie or do we just assume that like
You can talk about the movie if it helps you with like explaining your feelings about it.
okay.
Like, yeah. I mean, like, just give a quick summary. A guy played by Edward Norton, I already forget his name, but
He doesn't
it's all
have
about
one.
Oh, he doesn't
Narrator.
have one. Yeah, he
Right.
doesn't have one.
The narrator.
Yeah, I remember Tyler Durden.
We can call him for.
Yeah,
I feel like
That's
ahead.
him.
Yeah, but I don't think that's his real name.
I don't think that's his real name. Yeah.
I think in the credits they call him Jack, because he always says like I am Jack's scent of despair or whatever. So we can call him Jack. That makes it easier.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I thought when he asks Marla to like, what's my name? He's like Tyler Durden, Tyler Durden.
Well, because the only time they were ever interacting was him as Tyler, so he would have said I'm Tyler Durden.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think. Because remember also when he says, when he's saying to Tyler, how do you own a house? How do you have all these things? He said, I signed it in your name. So I don't think his name is Tyler Durden.
Yeah, early in the movie, he kind of like expresses how he has different personalities, identities, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and it would have been weird if he met a guy on a plane and he said, I'm Tyler Durden. And he said, holy shit, that's my name.
That would...
I've never thought of that.
Oh, man. But yeah, so this main character guy, Jack, is kind of losing his mind. He's insomniac. He goes to like these personal help groups. He seeks like some sort of happiness, something like, and he starts going more and more crazy. His apartment burns down because of a bomb. He meets a guy named Tyler. Tyler's played by Brad Pitt. I'm trying to explain this super.
Sorry, I just love the play-by-play.
Tyler's a cool guy. He's jacked. They start like a club or something.
Yeah, Jack and Tyler start the titular fight club in which they invite sad man boys to punch each other in the face until they either pass out or tap out. And then some crazy stuff happens.
Okay. Yeah. How do we explain a movie so poorly?
Yeah, we all had a hand on that ball. That's okay.
Yeah.
But so I think you want to from here assume that who's ever listening knows the movie to some degree, and maybe we can go into kind of our riveting interpretations.
Yeah, I think that's a good point.
Yeah. All right. Who wants to start?
So I haven't seen it super recently, but like a week ago. So
Fair enough.
it's still
that's good.
it's still fresh in my mind, but there's some things I don't remember entirely. So you guys are gonna have to help me fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
So what I took out of the film mostly is like super anti-capitalist, and I don't want to get too much into this because it is kind of like an easy point to look at, but like the whole point of the film is like they start this like independent group. They're really against how society is running right now, and like they want to start their like this revolution. They want to just like blow up all these banks and turn the debt into zero, which is like kind of dumb. But it is really cool because like there is a lot of feeling of people being like upset and like disappointed with how the world is right now. And this movie came out in 1999, which is kind of crazy because people feel like this now.
Yeah, it's even worse now. Like
It's even worse now, exactly. So like I always think about this movie and I think about how like it's aged super well. And I think Fincher's movies always age really well. Like I would even say Social Network has aged really well too. Not talking about that movie too much, but Facebook is even worse down the toilet now. So, but yeah, that's like a surface level like thing I get out of the movie. Definitely goes into depression and anxiety a little bit, which is really interesting. Through the main character, he's going through a lot of personal issues. He also has like multiple personality disorder. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good movie. It's a good self-reflection movie, I think.
Yep. I also get a lot of anti-capitalist, anti-consumerist masculinity vibes.
Sorry, there's a huge ass spider on my fucking screen. I'm gonna edit this part out, don't worry. I'm killing this shit. Oh, it can fly! Oh my god. That's not a spider.
Hell?
Alright, I'm sorry.
No, bro, your safety comes first.
And like more surface level stuff I would say is like I really like all the acting in the film. I really think Brad Pitt does a great job. I think that Edward Norton does a good job, and I think the female lead does a great job as well. They really sell the performance for me. I think Brad Pitt does the best in this movie. Brad Pitt really like shined.
For sure.
Yeah, he's like the most quotable person. Every single line he says is so good, and just it's a treat. Like just listening to him talk and talk about Jack's excitement.
I feel like a lot of people who do watch the movie, they always like, especially guys, they like want to be like Tyler Durden, Brad Pitt in that movie. But I also feel like the film is showing you that even though he seems cool, like his extremism is a little too much and unhealthy.
Yeah, exactly. I would agree with that 100%. My surface level stuff is pretty much done. I really like the acting, like I said. But yeah, it's pretty good. I like the movie a lot.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just like bouncing off of what Chuck was saying. And then I was gonna mention like the comment that I saw on YouTube, but I'll wait for like what you have to say and then I'll just say that.
Okay. Yeah. So going off, I missed a little bit of what you guys said because I cut out, but so you might have said some of this, but I just wanted to add something because I agree. I mean, I think really explicitly the movie is sort of about consumerism and about kind of capitalism broadly and about sort of elitism, the way they go to fancy restaurants and they piss into their soup and they sell body fat from liposuction back to people who might be getting liposuction. But I think there's a step further where, it is about like basically these like 30-year-old man boys who sort of feel like losers, feel like they have dead-end jobs. Maybe they like don't have a girlfriend and either think they should or think, it's sort of, I feel like there's some stuff talked about like, there's that scene in particular where I think Tyler's sitting in the bathtub and he says, we're a generation of men raised by women. Is another woman going to, fix our problems? Like there's these, I think, this sentiment of kind of looking, they're trying to figure out what's wrong with their lives. And they're kind of pointing at all these things, whether it's women, whether it's their dead-end jobs, whether it's the fact they're being sold something constantly. And they kind of settle on, well, we need to go back and we need to do this really base, primitive kind of man thing, which is fighting in a basement, apparently. And so I think it's about that, but I think the one step further is I think it's about kind of the dangers of that feeling and kind of how those feelings of kind of like worthlessness or kind of this like kind of search for masculinity can express itself in a sort of dangerous way. I mean, ultimately they become terrorists, right? I mean, they're blowing shit up because a really cool guy, what's that?
Good terrorists.
Good. Well, I don't know. I mean,
no, I agree.
Yeah, because I think it's my point is just like whether or not you think what they were trying to do, what you think of it. They were all these guys who were impressed by a cool guy in a leather jacket telling them we should go blow some shit up, and they believed him. So I don't know. That's the extra step I'd take it to. I don't know if you guys agree. Just kind of about. I think. Hey, go ahead.
No, I was saying, yeah, I definitely agree. Those were really good points.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I said, go
ahead. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I get like the whole like hyper masculinity thing, but it just seems like they're just like unhinged people. I don't. Yeah, it's weird.
Like I mean, we're all guys, so I don't necessarily think. I think kind of the point is not that men are all crazy. I think the point is looking for like what is a man and like what is masculinity and trying to prove that you're the manliest. Like I think that's an element of it. Like the way they're on the bus and they look at the Calvin Klein model and like, oh, is that what a man is? And they're laughing at these random models. It's sort of this just like really inflated sense of whether you want to call it superiority or whatever. And sort of the way he walks around his office, and really, because it's a movie we're watching and we're like, wow, Jack really doesn't give a shit. He's finally rebelling against his boss, but he's like bumping into women, walking up the stairs and knocking people's papers out of their hands and stuff. Like he's an asshole.
Being an asshole. Yeah, he's just an asshole.
Yeah. So it's sort of this, like, you think if like you were working with someone like that, you wouldn't think, what a man, you'd think like, is this guy okay? So definitely you're right. Like it's this extreme. It's this like, these people that are, I think part of it is the fact they're kind of on the fringes, like they feel like they don't belong. They feel like they're not, they're antisocial or they're don't feel successful or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, it's. I think there's a few kind of elements like kind of all thread in. I think gender is one. I think class is one. And definitely, I think the feeling of like antisocial sort of being on the fringe is another element too.
Yeah. Going a little more service level. Bob's scene when he dies is like one of the saddest things ever. Like, because you get introduced to Bob pretty early on, and like you see how sad his life is, and it is kind of like it is pretty funny too. Like when he does pass, because it's like fuck, this is how it's progressed. Like Bob was like kind of like not a main character, but like someone that we saw, and like he even like wanted to join this club, and he totally doesn't belong.
I'm really glad you mentioned that because the comment I was gonna say was, well, what I read was the guy like it's actually Jack's fault that Bob was dead because when they were recruiting like the people outside the house, Brad Pitt told him to leave because he's too fat, and then Brad Pitt is actually Edward Norton, and then he like cheats basically and is like, oh no, like Bob, come back and just stay there. But like,
Yeah.
so yeah, like I like that. I never thought of it that way.
It's also Meatloaf. He's the actor who plays Bob.
This man's name is Meatloaf.
He's like a heavy metal musician.
Oh, didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh,
I also another not a cameo, but the younger fight club guy.
The blonde one? Yeah,
Yeah,
Jared
the blonde
Leto.
one. Yeah, Jared Leto. I didn't know that until I watched it recently.
Yeah, he looks really different with the blonde eyebrows in particular.
Yeah.
he's
Doesn't
too
he
blonde.
get burned or something?
He gets
No.
beat up.
Oh, he gets beat up by he gets beat up by
Yeah.
Jack. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Want to destroy something.
Yeah.
Like how when they're wait outside the house and they're just like stay outside for like 24 hours or what it is, and he just starts screaming at them.
Yeah, I think they had to stay for 3 days without
Yeah,
food or
yeah.
water.
Yeah. You are human garbage. Get up.
You're too blonde.
You're too. Yeah. That's the,
yeah. Yeah, I think there was something I read actually when I was like looking for this movie, where to watch it, and I saw somewhere that apparently like I'm not sure I think Fox is the studio that like produced it. Like didn't like the movie. Whoever was in charge of this didn't like the movie. Thought maybe it was too sinister, and at some point I guess like David Lynch purposefully was like, okay, let's throw in some like absurdity, make it a little bit lighter with this guy screaming you were too blonde and whatever else,
I'll make it a little more tongue in cheek.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that. It's surprising if this movie was even made. To be honest, it feels super like anti-America.
Yeah, it was a book just a couple years before. Like it was really quick that it got turned around. Yeah, I mean I don't know, I think, to be honest, I sort of feel like any movie will be made if people think it'll sell. I don't know how well this movie did, like in the box office. I don't know if it's sort of
I will
cult
pull that up
classic
right now. 60 million budget and then $100 million box office, so it made money.
Yeah. Yeah, so, that's, I think, it probably would, I assume maybe it was a well-selling book. I know the author, I forget his name, Chuck Palahniuk or something like that, wrote, like, Choke.
It is.
I don't know if you ever read that, or that's a movie, too, I think. That was, like, pretty popular, probably from, like, the early 90s.
I can't read, so I'm kind of offended.
Right. But, yeah, I mean, I guess, like, yeah, obviously the movie, like, it's pretty... There are different. I mean, it's very like anti-capitalist, anti-consumer, and like if you've got a movie with commercials at the front of it, you probably wouldn't want to have a really anti-consumer message in your movie. But for what I guess they just decided. I'm sure they sell lots of Fight Club merch even now, so it probably evens out.
Yeah,
It's definitely a cult classic.
oh, definitely.
Known
It's
by
kind of
almost,
crazy
like,
that people still talk about it now. Like,
Yeah.
it's a really good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it like speaks to people to some degree, you know. Either, I mean, it's very stylish, like even at the end of the day, like it's just fun to watch. I think David Lynch, like I'm not like a massive David Lynch fan, not for any particular reason. It's just I haven't like seen all his movies or anything, but he's just sometimes I think you just watch like whether it's a director or an actor or whatever, like a writer, and you just think like, God, finally somebody that's fucking good at their job, you know. Like I feel like he's just really good at what he does. I mean, you know, it's like this movie is, I don't get too caught up with length, but it's like almost 2.5 hours long. That's like where movies could start to drag, and it really doesn't. I mean, I think because he's just, every scene is paced so well. I mean, the acting's obviously really good and the writing's sharp. It's just, I think it's just a really well put together movie.
Yeah, I don't feel the length at all, and it is 2.5 hours, and it feels good.
Yeah.
Like every scene leads to the other one, like pretty well.
Do you guys have a favorite scene?
I really like when he quits his job and like he beats himself up.
Yeah.
I just think it's acted so well, and it's a funny scene, but it is also a very serious scene to show how far he's like descended, or like how far gone he is.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that scene was pretty cool. How about you guys?
Mine is the Raymond scene with the outside the grocery store or wherever they are. When he points
Oh yeah, that's really good.
I love that scene because it just really makes you think, like, what is stopping you from just doing what you want to do? Like whatever you think is stopping you. Like if someone were to put a gun to your head saying like, "Oh, you have to go pursue this," like you probably would.
It seems a little ham-fisted.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I was going to say. Where like I also like that scene and I like that messaging. Like I think it's I mean, as weird as it is to say, I guess it's like a positive thing. But yeah, I sort of agree. I mean, I think that's as much. I like this movie, but I think that's the sort of thing where it starts to fall apart a little bit. Like it's sort of like that philosophy of, yeah, what's stopping you? You can do anything you want if you just get off your ass. Is sort of, to me, like what if you know, Raymond runs away. He's like, holy shit, in 6 weeks I've got to be a vet or whatever. And he thinks, oh my God, but you know, what happened, why I dropped out of community college is because I had 2 kids and they need to eat and I can't afford to go back to school. Like, it's just sort of like, it's this, I think, really, I hate to say it, this sounds sort of snotty, but like reductionist, right? You know, it's just sort of like this world in which everyone's just lazy and that's the only problem. You know?
Yeah, it kind of came off like that the first time I saw it.
Oh yeah, I respect that.
And you feel bad for him because like he's in a bad situation already. Like if he had the opportunity, like he would probably accomplish it. But yeah, he's working a dead end job. Like what you said might be true. He might have to support someone else.
But in his case, he did explain why. For him, it was just too much school. Because Tyler,
Yeah,
like, why did you not finish it? But yeah, I guess like in the general sense, like you never know his circumstance.
Yeah. But by the way, though, not to kind of take it in a slightly different direction, but I never noticed this when I watched this. I'd seen this movie a couple times, and I'd never noticed until I watched it today. I just watched it before we jumped on. In the scene where Jack is looking for Tyler, it's when he wakes up and he's out of the house. You know, when he first sort of disappears and he's running around the Paper Street house looking for Tyler. He goes into his room or some room, and the shot is he opens up the door, comes in, and then closes the door, still just on the door closing, and you can see hung up are all these licenses. Like Tyler, or I guess Jack, has been going around doing this like every night. There's like 30 licenses hanging up on the door with, I think, the header human sacrifice, which is what he says about Raymond. So it's just kind of this little detail I never noticed.
I have not noticed that.
Yeah, you could go back. It was sort of, I mean, that's the sort of thing, I guess it's a bit scary, but sort of funny too.
This movie has a lot of good Easter eggs.
Yeah. But yeah, my favorite scene, I had one. Oh, I think there's 2 I like, kind of for different reasons. And they're almost irrelevant from what the movie's about. I like the scene where Tyler goes and gets, what's her name? What's the character's name? Marla. Marla?
Yeah, it is Marla.
Yeah.
Just I think that's like kind of a cool scene. Not necessarily in terms of what's happening, but just the way it looks, where him going down the hallway and pulling her out and kind of, I don't know if it's all one shot. It's not an especially long shot, but it's sort of the way the camera's following them around. I just always think it's kind of fun and cool.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny and like tragic the way she's like shouting back at the police, like, "Oh, don't bother saving her." Like it's just all kind of. I feel like in a way, kind of the movie's writing at its best. This sort of like absurdly sad but kind of funny, just awfulness.
Yeah, she's like says that she's like a lost cause.
Yeah, it's just like, oh my god, this is. I'm having so much fun watching this, but I feel terrible. The other scene I like too, which is just a classic, I feel like, is at the beginning when he loses his luggage and the baggage handler's like, in the case of 9 out of 10 times it's an electric razor, but every so often it's a dildo. You remember that scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just always think that's so funny. It's just very stupid when his luggage is vibrating. But yeah, I mean, there's some good little, like almost like mini scenes in this movie. I feel like these sort of funny moments, and you know.
Yeah. I also really like the chemical burn scene. The acting.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Love it.
It's also more fucked up when you realize that he's doing it to himself too.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, my favorite Easter egg, but this is kind of an easy one, is just like at the end where you see like the. I don't know if it is porn, but it's like a still shot of porn, like how Tyler used to fuck with the.
Oh yeah, like at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I didn't know. I forgot that was in because I think most of the times I've watched this movie, it's been like on cable. Like it'll just be on TV, and I'll just like watch some of it. So obviously that's always cut out, and I wasn't expecting it this time, and was he got me.
Scene. There's a lot of good fourth wall breaks.
Yeah, when he's like, "You're not your fucking khakis." I love that.
Yeah. That's something that I feel like, I mean, I guess I don't necessarily hear this movie talked about a ton in depth. I mean, a lot of people know this movie, but it's something I almost forgot where it's always, but it really does a lot of meta stuff. Like it is like, it's not all the time, but like a good chunk of the movie is spent, like there's that whole scene where he explains when he's a theater operator or whatever the word is. And like, it's literally Jack talking to the audience, like they're explaining it to you. Like it's sort of, there's some weird stylistic things in this.
Yeah.
That I think is part of what keeps the 2 hour and 20-minute running time interesting.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree. It does make me think too, like, damn, this guy is the most productive person on the planet. Like he has like 5 different jobs. He's like fucking running this terrorist organization, traveling all the time.
Honestly,
too.
It's kind of like not to take it totally off the ropes. We don't need to talk about it, but it's kind of like that movie Taxi Driver, another classic. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Martin
kind of the
Scorsese.
Right, and Robert De Niro. And it's kind of the same thing where the whole thing of that movie is he can't sleep, so he goes and gets a job as a taxi driver. Just I don't know, made me think of it.
I love Taxi Driver too. Taxi Driver is great.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, but
I still
that's
think
also
it's
kind of got. What's that? I was just gonna say that. Funnily enough, I feel like actually kind of does have some similar themes. It's sort of an antisocial, sort of. Just this guy that is convinced that the world's fucked and he needs to save it by going Rambo,
My favorite scene in that entire movie is when he takes the girl to the movie theater, and he doesn't understand that like watching like a porn film with like someone. Yeah, that's like my favorite scene. It's so funny.
Yeah, I forgot that was in that movie. For some reason in my head, I almost would have put that scene. This is gonna sound weird, but in The Graduate. Because there's that scene where Dustin Hoffman takes whatever her name is.
I've seen it. I've not seen it.
To the strip club. Oh well, it's a good one. You should watch it.
All right. Yeah, I haven't. Who's The Graduate by?
Oh God, I have to look it up. Who's the director? The main actor is Dustin Hoffman. I really like that movie. I think it is honestly like the most sort of like Cry Me a River kind of thing. Like it's just basically about this really well-off kid with a college degree deciding that, I don't know, he just wants to run off. I don't know, it's sort of, but it's a good movie.
Oh, yeah, I see it, by Mike Nichols.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Right, it's like that. It's on my list now. Oh, you've seen it too, Brendan? Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've seen it. But I was actually expecting a little more of it. But it was good.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, I think that's another one that's just kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, and I feel like this movie also has going back to Fight Club. I think has influenced a lot of other different films as well. Even David Fincher films.
You're saying this movie influenced other movies?
Yeah, like this movie.
Go ahead.
Maybe not a David Fincher movie. Let's ignore my point for now. Maybe I'm going crazy.
Okay. No, I mean, I think this is super broad and unhelpful, but I think every time a movie comes out, whether it's successful or whether it's just like critically acclaimed or anything, I think influences something. And I think a movie as stylish as this and deliberate as this, I'm sure it's had influence. I'm not sure in what way, but
Especially that ending. Like I've definitely seen movies after the movie where like the guy was the same guy or personality disorder.
Yeah,
And like
this movie does it the best, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. I do like they're such different movies, but they kind of have the same twist, is A Beautiful Mind.
Yeah.
Does it I think does it well. I think they might have come out in the same year. Beautiful Mind might be 99 too. Very different, I think, presentations of that kind of idea. But yeah, I always think every time, like I think like Shutter Island was one that kind of did something similar too.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's not who he thinks. And I agree where I feel like whichever movie you see first that's kind of about the main character not realizing who he is or whatever, like, is going to be your favorite. And then every movie you see after that does something similar you think falls flat. That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
Back to Beautiful Mind. It actually came out in 2001.
Oh, it was a little late.
But what's even funnier is Russell Crowe is the main actor, who is originally supposed to be Tyler Durden, which would probably never
really?
worked. Yeah, I don't think Russell Crowe could never been Tyler. They needed like someone like Brad Pitt for this role, like a cocky asshole looking guy.
Right.
Yeah. Sean Penn was offered the role, but he said no.
Who was?
Sean Penn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He probably could have done it.
He could have done it. I could see him in it.
Yeah. It's hard though sometimes to like think about, or hard to envision other actors in existing roles. Sure, like, I think it's just kind of hard. Like it probably, no matter who it was, it would be totally different. Whether or not it's better or worse or anything, like it's just hard to kind of imagine.
Yeah,
Very
that's
true.
true.
I think this is Brad Pitt's best performance, by the way. Like, he was really good in 12 Monkeys, if you guys have seen that.
I haven't, but I want to see it.
Yeah, that's
Very
good, but yeah, very good, but like, I think this is his best role ever, and I think that he kind of like just really took his character and just like did the most with it.
No, yeah, I agree. This is my favorite role from him too.
Yeah, I'd have to look. To be honest, like, watching this movie again, like I'd probably seen it, maybe I'd seen it a couple of years ago or something, maybe in college or something. We watched it, and I don't know. It's like a lot of it feels like, I don't know if it's the right thing to say, like it feels very 90s, where like he's such an asshole, and like that laugh of his, like it's very, I don't know, like it's really close to being really cheesy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, kind of. I agree with you. I know what you're saying.
Yeah. I'd have to look. I actually like Brad Pitt. Like, I feel like he's a pretty good actor, actually. Despite, I feel like when this movie came out, he was almost more of just like a celebrity,
Yeah. He's more typecast now.
You think so?
Yeah, like, what was he in recently that I had a problem with?
I don't know. I have to look.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. I never saw it, actually. I will see it, but...
It's good, but his character is basically like, oh, what if you had Brad Pitt, but a little older?
Oh, yeah. In the scenes I saw, he really reminded me of the character he plays in the other Tarantino movie, Inglourious Basterds. Like, it was the same kind of,
Exactly.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think, maybe that's a little bit of both. It's both that's Tarantino's kind of writing and directing style, and also Brad Pitt's sort of bread and butter,
Yeah.
But
he just always plays like the cool, laid-back guy.
Yeah, I feel like, that's what, I think I don't know what his first movie was. I think the movie I've seen with him at his youngest was actually Thelma and Louise. Did you ever watch that?
No, I haven't, actually.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's actually, it's kind of, it's not going to blow your mind or anything, but it's actually, we want to talk about a movie that I think is influential. Like, even really, there's like really overt references to Thelma and Louise. Like in a lot of places, like you'll watch it and then all of a sudden start seeing Thelma and Louise everywhere. But he's in that, and he's like super young, or he looks, at least to me, super young. I think it was 91, so it was what, 9 years before Fight Club, 8 years.
He's in a lot of films, man. He even before Thelma and Louise, he was the lead actor in The Dark Side of the Sun.
Never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. Too Young to Die.
Yeah, I think part of it is just there's some actors and actresses for that matter that like, you know, they're solid actors. It's fine, but I think it's also just they're likable. Like that's kind of how I always thought about Harrison Ford, who I really liked as a kid. I liked a lot of Harrison Ford movies, and I feel like as I got a little older, it felt like, you know, he's not really that good an actor. It's just for whatever reason, whether you want to call it charisma or whatever, like it's just sort of fun to watch and just sort of likable. You know?
He really shines on the screen. Like
whatever quality that is, it's just a lot of people seem to like him.
He really they really demand your attention, and even if it's like you're not completely sold the entire time, it's still fun to watch them.
Yeah, just like Keanu Reeves, I would say.
Yeah, I think Keanu Reeves is like the best example of that.
Yeah, I agree completely. I wouldn't have thought of it. That you're absolutely right. Keanu Reeves is someone I like Keanu Reeves because I've heard he's like a nice guy in real life, so I give him credit for that. Like I wish him no ill will. He is not a good actor.
He's not
in my opinion. I think his like physicality is incredible, you know, and that's like its own, I think, skill certainly. But like, oh my God, like he's just. I saw him in. Did you ever watch whatever it would have been, like late '80s, early '90s or something? He was in a remake of Dracula.
Yeah, and that's with Gary Oldman.
Yeah, and it's
so
shocking.
bad.
He's like so him. Bad. Like literally, there's a scene. I think like I never made it through it. I started watching. I was like, I can't do it. This was years ago, and there's a scene I think early on where like, you know, he's Jonathan Harper, who's like the main character at the start, and he gets to Dracula's castle in Transylvania, and famously, it's like this famous scene from the book and all the movies where like, you know, the carriage driver pulls up and says, "I'll take you no further," and it's this whole thing, and he gets out, and it's like all creepy all of a sudden, and there's like a wolf in the distance that's like howling, and I'm pretty sure, I might be getting a little bit wrong, but I'm pretty sure Keanu Reeves just looks at the wolf who's like howling and goes, "Doth a wolf." Like that's what he's got. Like that's the level of emotion, not to mention his English accent. It's like, it's just, he's got nothing.
And do you know who directed that film too?
No idea.
Francis Coppola.
Oh. Is he
Godfather.
Right. Also, Nick Cage's uncle or something.
Really? That makes sense.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God. But yeah, Keanu Reeves is his best movies are The Matrix and Point Break. He's really good in Point Break.
I've never seen Point Break, but I agree. Why I think he was actually good in The Matrix, because I think he is good in The Matrix, is because he was a character that like is
no
supposed
personality.
To be, is like sort of supposed to be lost and have no personality and kind of be the most average person in the world. And Keanu Reeves, that's where he lives. He's really good at that.
Yeah.
I like him in Bill and Ted.
I've never seen Adventure.
That. Oh, he definitely plays like non-Keanu in that.
Right.
A pretty bad example is Speed. I hate Speed so much.
No.
Oh, I like Speed, but I can't remember. I saw it a while ago.
It's so like. I also don't like who's the main actress in that? Sandra Bullock in that.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
I like Sandra Bullock, but sometimes she just doesn't work. Like The Blind Side, worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
I hate The Blind Side.
I don't remember. I saw it like maybe when it came out. I don't really remember it. She's like she's like playing a Texas mom or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like wherever they are.
Kind of like a Karen.
Right. Classic.
But I guess she played it well.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. Okay, sorry. I'll let you get your thing, Dan. But like,
it's okay.
Just getting back on The Blind Side. If the main guy who the story is based on thinks that like So it's based on like a Ravens like O lineman
Yeah.
or whatever, and he saw the movie and he thought it was horrible because he's like, why you guys think I'm this dumb? Like, like he was like, why the fuck do you guys think I like talk this slow? Like I'm not this
Yeah,
dumb.
right.
It's so fucked.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's pretty bad. That's the sort of thing where I feel like sometimes, I don't know, like this is maybe getting a bit too far off topic, but I'll keep it. I'll bring it back around. Like I feel like the conversations around like race in America have like developed a lot like very quickly in terms of like the way people talk about other sorts of people. And I feel like even going back to whenever The Blind Side came out, what was it? Would it have been like 2011 or something? Like that span of time is enough to go back and be like, wow, why did they have to make the black teenager talk so slow? Like it's like that span of time is enough that like shit doesn't really hold up, you know?
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say about Sandra Bullock is that you know what I actually did like her, and I don't know if other people like this movie, was I liked Ocean's 8 that came out a couple years ago.
Oh, that was the remake.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't. I liked it better than 12. I guess is what it'd be.
Oh, 12 is the worst one.
Yeah, 12 is bad.
And do you know what pisses me off so much about 12? They bring in like one of my favorite actors, Vincent Cassel. He's like the bad guy / like he's the guy who does all
the thief.
Yeah, the thief.
Yeah,
and they do nothing with him. Like, and that movie is so bad. There's not even a heist really.
Yeah, I sort of when I watched it, the only time I've ever watched it all the way through was like literally. I mean, we're young, and it was probably 10 years ago that I watched it, you know. And I just remember thinking like, oh my, like I had no idea what was happening. And there's always a little bit of that with those movies, but like 11 and 13 and 8, you know what's up. Like maybe you don't have all the details. It's a little bit obtuse on purpose. Like it's not really about the details. It's just about the style. 12, I couldn't have even. I had just watched it and I couldn't have possibly told you what happened. Like it was completely. I could not figure it out.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Brendan?
No, I haven't seen it.
Skip it.
I haven't seen it for 13 and 11. I think I've seen parts of it, so I should watch that fully.
I think they're all on HBO now. If you have that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. So yeah, I do have HBO Max.
I really like those movies, and honestly, like I've seen parts of 12 since. Like I watched at the last job I had. Chuck, you probably know this. Like I worked a lot of. It was like shift work, and I would work nights, and there's not a lot going on at night, so I just watch whatever was on the TV in the office. And there was like a period of time. You know how different channels would just like show the same movie constantly. It was like FX or something was showing Ocean's 12 like all night. And so I was watching it like on and off. And there's scenes of that movie I really like. When I didn't feel like I needed to know what was going on, I enjoyed it. It's just watching it from beginning to end, it's sort of frustrating.
Yeah. Especially when 11 is so good.
Yeah, 11's good. I really like 13 too.
I like 13 too.
Yeah, and I also, like I said, I liked 8. It was different enough. Like I enjoyed it, you know.
I liked it with the heist aspect. It was good. It was a good heist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only ever saw it in theaters, so to be honest, I'm not even sure I could tell you exactly what happened, but I remember liking it. It's all I can say, really.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to talk about Fight Club. I think we kind of covered it fully.
Thanks.
So Dan chooses the next movie?
Yeah. Do you guys want to do ratings? Like what you would give the movie?
Okay. Out of what?
Whatever. Out of 5, out of 10, out of 13, out of whatever.
10? I would give it a 10.
10 out of 10? I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
It's like really impacted me. Oh, Dan, we can't hear you again.
You can't hear me?
Oh, now we can.
Oh, wait, no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna leave some space for excellence. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. I don't wanna jump ahead too quickly.
7? That's a sin.
I'm sorry. I gotta leave some room.
Oh wow. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's respectful. Because like when I do rate movies, I don't rate them on like technicality. I rate them on like the impact it has on me. So a 10 out of 10 for me is like a movie I'll remember
Yeah.
forever. I can rewatch
That's fair.
whenever.
No, I respect that. I think that's a good way to do it.
I do it half and half. I don't like it, like technicality and like how much it impacts me.
Yeah, I do a little because it's like, for example, like if there's some shit that's impacted me that probably isn't a 10 out of 10. Like I saw a certain, who was it, Chuck? I don't remember. What friend of ours from college had that amazing parkour video?
My little brother.
Oh yeah, that wasn't you. You weren't in that, huh?
Well, no, I directed it.
That was a 10 out of 10 for sure.
That was the thing. I directed it, so I mean, I get some credit.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, you're an incredible filmmaker.
Thank you.
You edited it too.
Oh shit! Yeah, I edited it too.
Wow. Well, if this podcast is the same quality as that, I mean, we're gonna have hundreds.
Skyrocket. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
Stunk.
Yeah.
All right. What was I gonna say? I don't know. But yeah,
Nice.
Daniel gets to recommend the next movie because
All right.
me and Brendan already kind of chose.
Right. You sort of cheated.
Sort of. Yeah, mostly.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. I understand how it is. I'm gonna recommend for us a movie called Memories of Murder. Came out in 2003. It's a South Korean movie directed by the director whose name I can never pronounce correctly.
Bong Joon-ho.
That's the one. And yeah, I don't know much about it. It's based on a true story. It's sort of a murder mystery thing. The little bits I've seen of it, it looks interesting, and I think will be a feast for the senses. So that's what we're watching.
Yeah, if anyone listening wants to watch the movie and react with us, go for it. It's on Hulu Premium, so if you have that, go for it.
Yeah, it's a movie club, so everyone's involved.
Yes.
All two of you listening.
Yeah.
Cool. Any closing remarks? Oh, sorry, Brandon, you're saying something?
No, nothing. I just said nice. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Should be fun. Thank you everyone for listening. Please check us out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you can get podcasts. Check out Anchor when you get a chance. Really good service. And yeah, have a great day, everyone.